In this EventSentry training session, we're going to take a quick look at patching an existing EventSentry installation. So we're not upgrading it to a new version, we're just applying a patch to bring EventSentry to the latest revision. That is generally something we highly recommend. Any patch that we release does have bug fixes in place. They're all listed on the website, where you can see exactly which problems have been fixed. Sometimes we do introduce additional functionality in the patch, but it's usually pretty minor. The EventSentry Management Console will also notify you and let you know when there's a patch available, and you can patch directly from the Management Console. But in this case, I'm going to show you the manual process. So with the Management Console open, we have build 51087, so this is actually a beta build. It's listed up there as well. I'm going to close the Management Console, and here we have build 89, so that's a little bit newer. And we have two installers here, the main installer and the web reports. I have them both downloaded and saved in the same directory. Again, here we're getting this notification that the checksum can't be found. Again, this is because this is an internal beta build. Normally, you would see a confirmation here that the checksum matches. So if you download an installer from our website and you get this error message, then definitely double check the file, create a manual checksum of the file, or if you are offline, so if you don't have an internet connection, then you can usually ignore this error, but still you can manually verify the checksum, of course. So yeah, this is the same installer that you would use to actually install EventSentry, but since EventSentry is already installed, it's detecting, the installer is detecting that, it's letting us know here is a patch, and basically just letting us continue. Always have to accept the license agreement, and that's it. There's no questions about that you would normally get, with the installer. So this is really just accepting the license agreement and hitting next. It's going to stop all the server-side components, including the collector, the agent, network services, heartbeat agent, AD monitor, etc., etc. Once those services are stopped, it's going to replace all the files, start the services again, and you're pretty much all set. Again, this process usually takes a few minutes, depending on the hardware, disk speed, memory, and so forth of the machine where you're running it on. And if you are using the collector and have it set to automatically deploy agent updates, then the collector will actually deploy that patch, the updated agent, to all the remote machines, and you won't have to do anything. If you are not using the collector, then you're going to have to open up the Management Console and upgrade the agents on all your remote hosts manually. So the main application has been patched now, and what you're seeing now is the patching process of the web reports. Again, those are two separate components. They have their own installers, mostly because the web reports are also offered for the Linux and the Mac platform, so which the main installer does not support. So the main installer only runs on Windows, whereas the web reports can be installed on Windows, Linux, and Mac. So once the full installation, the full patch is completed, the web reports patch basically starts. And the patch is complete. If we open up the Management Console now, we're going to see that all the components have been updated to build 89. Also reflected on the very top right here.